Welcome. I'm Dee, and this is the Unguided Life where I am taking it one day at a time, bring you guys along for the journey to hold me accountable as I budget my way through life. What are we doing today? We are doing a do-over of a video that I already recorded. Why? A couple things. The first thing is, usually when I do the weekly check-ins, and I do the credit card payments, it is done after I finish the video. Okay, because I got to figure out what I'm paying. Well, when I went to go do that, I ran into an issue and I'm going to address it when we get there. But I needed to record everything over as much as I can because when I realized that it wasn't going to work out, I had already recorded my second income breakdown. So don't be alarmed when you see this. You'll be like, her nails was plain and then they appeared to be pink. No, I literally just took it out. Today is actually Monday. So you're going to be seeing this on Tuesday. And we're just going to get into it. Let's first get us some well wishes. Let's see what we have here. Oh, we didn't see this one. Without the darkness, you will never know the light, which is true. Okay, so the first thing first is I do pull out my detailed monthly budget overview because week 2 goes from April 1st to April 7th. So there was 3 expenses that should have come out of my bank account or hit my credit card. Only 2 of those 3 actually is due in the month of April. So that was the rent and gym membership. Okay, and as you can see, they both have checks letting us know that they have cleared the account. Okay, so then the next thing that we're actually going to get into is, we're going to go to the spending record or the makeshift spending record. Because I had already did the income breakdown, it just didn't make any sense. So I just wrote out everything from the spending record. So right here, we have for the spending record, this was week 1. And let me get another color. Let's use this color. Or maybe let's use a different color. Let's use this color. And make this week 2. So I went to a local coffee shop. I went grocery shopping at Harris Teeter. And I went to Popeyes. Okay. So then the next category we have is gas. And when we left off from week 1, we were left with $76. I did fill up, and that was $50. So that left me with $26. Then household, nothing went in, nothing came out. And then for personal, so we deposited $30, and then remember we transferred the $29 from the credit card number 4 bill because it wasn't due, and that brought us to the $59. And then I went to Bath and Body Works. Yes, Bath and Body Works. For $30, I left $29 going into the second week. So I again went to Harris Teeter. I had to buy me a new cord for my phone. And then I went to the Not Dollar Tree. That's what we're going to call it. So this is my spending record. It definitely looks different than, it has been. And that's simply just because it was just easier for me to write it out and then break it down. So then we're going to move on over here. This is going to be like a weekly check-in. So when we left off on a weekly check-in, we can see $855 was expenses, $93 was left for food, $76 for gas, and $29 for personal. So now we're into week 2. And all we did is took these transactions and moved them over here. And now we'll talk about week 2 transactions by just filling it out with our big pen. So all expenses was cleared. So that's $855. When it comes to food, we had $4.73. So that's $84. Then for gas, we had $50. Then for personal, we had 2 plus 13 plus 13, and that gives us 28. Okay, so let's put 0 here. And then that leaves us with 0 here. Let's make this black because it's closed out. 0 here. Then it's 0 here. And then for food, that is 93 minus 84, and that's $9. Then we have 76 minus 50, and that's 26. And then we have 29 minus 28, and that's $1. And we can see that in the food, 9, gas, 26, and personal $1. So all of that pans out, okay? So now that we covered that, the next thing that we're going to go to is the expense tracker. So this is the expense tracker here. As you can see with some whiteouts and situations. So this is where we're going to get it explained. So starting from April 1st, I had a few transactions. I had my tax prep fee, which is my state in the federal. Then I purchased some supplements and had a mani-pedi that came out of my sinking fund. Then I bought that phone accessory seen from the envelope system, the gym membership, which is an expense. So here, this is what I had broken down. So the $125. So I had $100 for the tax prep, okay? Already put aside, and the 25 comes from the gym membership, okay? Then the next thing was, this was supposed to be $32.98. That's how much I wanted to transfer from my rewards. I was pulling that amount from my rewards, okay? When I went to go do it, and I'll show you here, it shows how much was in there. And then when I went to go click to try to redeem it, it shows 0. So I ended up calling that morning to the card issuer, and as always, I never get the issue resolved the first time because I'm speaking on a foreigner, and it's hard for them to understand what I'm saying. Like, so the lady sent me something, how to log into the account to redeem the rewards. When I told her I can log in, I simply just couldn't redeem the rewards that was there. So I ended up later that evening trying again, just asking for a manager, spoke with someone here in the States, explained to what went on. She went in her chat, asked somebody else. They said, oh, I had a customer like that earlier. Ticket was placed in to resolve the issue. It was supposed to be resolved in 48 hours. It wasn't resolved until today. So when I went to go actually use the reward points, we can't use them based on, it has to be whole dollars. So I just rounded up to $33 versus the $32.98. So that's $408.93. We're going to minus $33. So that's $375.93. Then we're going to minus $87.49. So that's $288.44. And then we're going to minus, and that $87.49 is coming from the me, myself, and I. Okay. And then this is for the envelope system of $12.84. So it leaves us with $275.60. Okay, so that's how much is remaining. And we know that $199.66 is the amount for the bill, the $199.66 here. $75.94 comes from the unbudgeted. It was $75.96, but that 2 cent took that off. So this is the $75.94 is for the unbudgeted. So yeah, okay, we're done with that. Okay, so lastly, what we're going to do is actually talk about week 2 here. And I didn't add anything in week 2 to this category, but I did subtract $100. I didn't add or subtract from Savannah, which is my car maintenance sinking fund. And I didn't add or subtract from the Sandlot in week 2, nor in challenges. I forgo that. So this is the ending. All right. So we are all done. That is my week 2 checkup. It's janky, but it happened. Okay. Um, things happen always. So you should have seen the screenshots of each of the payments I made. Yeah, y'all. So we'll bring back the game next on Thursday. You won't see that until Tuesday following, but that's when I'll do the roll and we'll see what we'll get for the end of our month. Not end of our month, because we still got 2 more weeks. So I'll roll again and we'll see where we land. And then I'll have 1 more week to do the same thing. And then we'll see what we actually accumulated for the month of April. And then we'll start all over again in May. So yeah, we're good to go. In the meantime, in between time, y'all, because I started rambling and I don't know what I said. Peace out.